Good day, Nerd Knight Nation. It is your boy Nerd Knight back at you with yet another video. As you can probably tell by the title, it is another unboxing. So, I know I've been doing a lot of them recently. Well, this one was kind of spontaneous. Something I didn't think I was going to be getting for a while, but it actually showed up a lot sooner than I thought. And rather that, it wasn't something I purchased, but I'll get to that in a second. This is from the fine folks at BenchClearers. I know that the packaging may not seem like it, but this is from BenchClearers. If I cover up my address, you'll see, yep, right there, BenchClearers. So, I should disclose that this is my third tank in like 3 months, or 4 months I've gotten from them. I just recently took my Golden Knights one out of the laundry because I wore it the last few days. But and you guys who know me for a long time, or you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know who BenchClearers is. I've featured them here on YouTube a couple times, and they're definitely featured a lot on my Instagram, or either my gym photos during the summer, or as you guys saw, the Golden Knights tank is what I was wearing during the Super Bowl last weekend. So, how this one came to be is actually kind of interesting. I did not at all plan this. I should also disclose, by the way, because I'm going to send this to them, by the way, not sponsored. I wasn't paid for this. This isn't paid promotion. This is just me supporting the business, and this was a bit of generosity. So what happened was, in the last few days, whenever someone in the NHL reveals a new jersey, whether it be a third jersey, a whole new look, or an outdoor game jersey, if they have the rights to it, or can get the rights to it, BenchClearers will make a post on their Instagram showing off the jersey, asking, hey, should we tank this? And a couple days ago, they had posted about Tampa's new black third jerseys, the ones that are black. It has the shoulder patch of the main crest, and on the collar it has the 3 years they've won the Stanley Cup. And I left a comment saying how, yeah, definitely tank it, because I have the blue one from about a year ago when they were in the playoffs. And they responded the same way they always do, where they post like the hands up hashtag, the word legend, and hashtag hail the fan. And then shortly thereafter, they sent that message. They sent me another one saying, actually, you're one of our biggest supporters, and we appreciate that. And to show our gratitude, we'd like to send you a free tank. So, pick a tank, tell us your size, send us your address, and we'll get that shipped out. So, I sent them that message on Tuesday, and now it's Thursday. This only took 2 days to get here, so props to them for quick customer service. It's funny because a few months ago, when I won the Metropolitans tank on their giveaway on Instagram, they almost sent me the wrong size, so I quickly emailed them, tell them, yeah, this is my size I requested, you had the wrong one in your records, and they quickly fixed that before they shipped it out, so customer service is definitely top-notch. So, this is a tank that they just recently got the license to make, and it's based on another well-known jersey that I've been wanting a version of for a while, but rather that I think this would be a bit more acceptable for me, because as I said before in my previous BenchClearers posts here on YouTube, we don't really get the weather for jerseys very often, so these are a very good alternative to jerseys, because I can wear them year-round. They're great for the gym, for the summer, like during the playoffs when it gets warmer outside. They're great for that, so I know I have a bunch of jerseys that are out there that if they could make tanks of them, I'm sure they would, but again, licensing. I remember a few months ago when they posted about the Winter Classic jerseys, I said if they could get the rights to make them, I would buy one of each for the Kraken and the Golden Knights. The thing is, though, with the NHL, or BenchClearers, even though they're licensed by the NHL, they can't make the tanks unless they get the approval from both the NHL and the team who the jersey belongs to. So, again, like for the Golden Knights and the Kraken, even though they have the rights to make the Kraken's home uniforms, the Golden Knights gray uniforms, and also the gold ones, they do not have the rights to make their Winter Classic threads. I remember in a message about this, when they was first hearing about this, they had told me that not only do they have to get the rights from the NHL and the team that owns it, but the templates are provided by the jersey manufacturer, which now is Adidas, but it'll change to Fanatics in a few years, so. But they are in negotiations to get the rights to outdoor game jerseys, because the two of those, Boston and Pittsburgh's from last year, Carolina and Washington from last year's Stadium Series, there's been a bunch of requests for previous outdoor game, and even last year's All-Star Game jerseys, so I'm sure it'll happen eventually. I'm optimistic, but this is one that's more of a historic jersey that I'm sure many of us know. If you don't know it, you should find out about it. But I'm looking forward to opening it. So, let's get this open. Lecture over. I guess I do this kind of to show that, you know, I know my stuff. I'm not an idiot. So, yep, I see it there. Just pull this out. Yep, there it is. Little invoice. Yep, no charge. They did send me the right size. They processed the order 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago on Tuesday when they saw my response, and they mailed it the same day, which is, again, great customer service and great shipping, too. So before I actually show it to you, let me just take it out of the bag. Because I've never seen this in person. I've only seen the photos they have on their website of a model showing it. So, it's soft. Like all my other ones. Let me just pivot over here so I can see it real quick first. Ooh, that is nice, nice, nice. I dig it. It's got a tag on this one. My Seattle Metropolitans one doesn't. It does have the name and number on the back. Anyway, I will not keep you in suspense any longer. The tank I got is the Charlestown Chiefs. Not the Kansas City Chiefs, the original Chiefs. I'm sure many of you guys know what this tank is from, or this jersey. If you haven't, you obviously haven't seen Slapshot, which is arguably not only one of the OG hockey movies, but I also think it's the best. It's one of the best hockey, if not the best, hockey movie ever made. If you're a hockey fan, you have to watch Slapshot. You have to watch Slapshot, you have to watch Goon, you have to watch Mystery Alaska, you have to watch The Mighty Ducks, you gotta watch Youngblood. You gotta. Very well-known hockey movies, and honestly, Slapshot is not only the OG, but also the GOAT. So, taking a look at it, this is based on their blue uniform. It's got Chiefs written across the chest. It's got the stripes for the waist. And if I flip it over to the back, one thing that this one has, that only one other tank in my closet has, it has a name and number on the back. My Miracle on Ice tank has Miracle in 80 on the back as a reference to the year of the Miracle on Ice that took place. This one has Hanson 18 and the Charlestown All-American City patch. So, number 18, which I believe was, I want to say, Jeff or Jack Hanson. I know that Steve, number 17, is the one of the most well-known one of the Hanson brothers. I get Jack and Jeff mixed up, but they did wear their numbers. I think Jack is 16, Steve is 17, and Jeff is 18. Ironically, because Jeff is the youngest at 18. Steve is the oldest, and he was 20 in the movie, and Jack was the middle. Because you remember when they first appeared in the movie, they were being taken to their hotel room. Reggie Dunlop asks, "You guys triplets or something?" And Jack says, "No, I'm in the middle. Steve's 20 and Jeff's 18. So I think Jack wore number 16. Interestingly enough is that the Hanson brothers were actually played by 3 real hockey players, all with the same last name, which was Hanson. However, one of them got called up to the Oilers when they were in the WHA, the Western Hockey Association, in 1976 for the playoffs. So his role was filled in by someone with the same name, but their last name was Carlson. And he's also become the well-known, or part of the Hanson brothers trio from the movie. And Steve, my bad, number 17, he's been battling cancer for the last few years, and he's been selling pink and white versions of of the Chiefs jersey, actually purple and white, for breast cancer awareness that they've been making, and he's even autographed a few of them to raise money for cancer awareness. So that's a great cause. But still, this is one of those classic ones that I feel like you owe it to yourself to buy. Whether you've seen the movie or you like old-time hockey, you just owe it to yourself to get this one, because this is a pretty well-known tank. Funny story is that when I was younger, playing hockey, the rink I played at had a little pro shop, and they sold a few jerseys in there, and I think one of them was a Chiefs jersey. I don't know if it was this one or the white one from when they were on home at the War Memorial, but they had one. And a few years ago, Charleston, or the city that was where this is my tongue is working, where Slapshot was filmed at the War Memorial, and also the former home of the Johnstown Jets, they won the Kraft Hockeyville prize that year, where they received $150,000 in arena upgrades and hosted a preseason game between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And that year, as a pregame thing, the Hanson brothers, in full uniform, did a pregame speech for the Pittsburgh Penguins, which I thought was really cool. So, clever callback. Glad to know that Slapshot hasn't been forgotten. It's a vital piece of hockey history. Additionally, in 2011, during the NHL Awards, they did that sketch as part of Pawn Stars, where the Hanson brothers were trying to sell the Stanley Cup at the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, even though Phil Pritchard, the keeper of the cup, wouldn't allow it. So, yeah, another one for the collection. Looking forward to rocking this. I want to again say thank you to BenchClearers for being so generous to send this to me. I appreciate it. I look forward to wearing this either in the gym or when it's another hot day here in Florida and I just want to chop the sleeves off my shirts. I'm looking forward to wearing this. This will be a fine addition to the collection. I guess that's about it. Later, guys. I am out of here.